All right, what's good, y'all? I don't know why I'm standing, but I just got off the phone with a friend, and pretty much we had our whole conversation, and pretty much bro was like, he was like, I was at a point where I felt everything, and now I'm at a point where it just doesn't feel cool at all. So like I was just trying to tell him like, bro, I get it, like, you know what I'm saying, you fresh off in this game, but or I don't want to say fresh off in this game because that sounded crazy. But like, you know what I'm saying, you're new to this. Like you've always had the idea of doing this, but you're kind of new to this. So in this roller coaster of emotions, how we go, right? You'll be up here, then you'll be down here, then you'll be back up here, then you'll be back down here, and it's just like a game of emotions. But you don't chase your emotions; you chase like the discipline of just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I probably said this in the previous videos today, but like, or the previous videos before, but like, bro, it's just really about how you move, right? Because like, for instance, I'm watching this trader. His name is Trades by Side. He just made like a $78 million trade, whatever, the past couple of days ago, and to most people that's crazy. But I've just been kind of like watching him and following him for like the last 4 or 5 months, and on the outside looking in, when you don't know, it seems crazy. Like, how did he do all this? But when you actually start looking at his videos and like looking at how he does things, he just perfected his system. He can literally look at something and be like, okay, that's a good trade or that's not a good trade. And he's also very patient. And people are saying like, oh, it's impossible to make this da 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 because bro, let's be real, he's black, he has face tattoos, he doesn't look like somebody you would want to listen to. And I mean, that's what it is. It's perception, whatever it is. But like the biggest lesson that I'm taking from him when I watch is that you have to perfect your process, because he even says it's not about the money, it's about the setups. So it's like, if you take away money away, or if you take the money away, he's literally playing it like a game. You know what I'm saying? And relating that back to music or anything creatively, like even when you don't feel the certain thing, you have to still stick to your plans and your guns and your setup or whatever it is it may be. But you have to stick to that thing, because just as he's trading and over the course of time making all this money, when it comes to like music or doing anything creatively, you're just getting your template down right over and over and over again. Because it's like the first time you load up a beat, let's be real about it. Your first beat was trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, super trash. My first beat was trash, super trash. But if I load up a DAW right now, I can make some heat. You know what I'm saying? I can make stuff that I like, and I really like it. But 10 years ago, I was killing to get that. But I had to fight through every emotion, even when I didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there'd be times I didn't want to make beats, and I'm like, bro, just make the beat. But in those times, I learned certain things that I wouldn't have learned if I didn't pick that DAW up. So it's really just, even with the conversation back with my friend, and I'm trying to bring all this back here. Don't chase the emotion. Yes, you're gonna feel elated when you do something. That is great. But always remember to celebrate your wins, but don't go all out and like, oh yeah, let's have a whole big celebration, because you gotta fight tomorrow. You got another day that you gotta fight tomorrow. And if you celebrate too hard, you're gonna mess that day up tomorrow, and then all that progress you worked for, now you missing out on it because you were celebrating too hard. I don't know if that makes sense to me. But really all that I'm trying to say is, this is a long-term game. Whether you're doing music, whether you're trading, whether you want to be a chef, a janitor, a crazy trader, a plumber, whatever it is that you have aspirations to be. I know I didn't give like the great, but I'm saying whatever you have aspiration to be, know that it's a process. And it's a process that you have to master so you can do it right over and over and over again. But it takes time to master that process. But in that process, you're going to have emotions. Don't let those emotions get the best of you. Always chase that discipline and stay consistent, because that's the thing that's going to take you over the top, because it's like a snowball. When you roll it down the hill, it's a compound interest effect. If you roll this little ball down the hill, by the time it gets to the end of a hill, it's going to be this big, and probably done took a couple animals' lives and people's lives with it because it was so big. But that's the compound interest that people don't see. As long as you're going in the right direction and you're doing the right things, at some point, bro, something's going to work. Or at some point, you're going to get your opportunity that you deserve or what you work for. And that's a whole other video because opportunity is everywhere. But you also got to make sure that when you get that opportunity, you know what you're looking at. Because if you don't know what you're looking at, you're going to miss your opportunity. But that's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother conversation. Basically, right now, focus on the discipline and not your emotions. Because your emotions will take you out of your discipline, and your discipline is what keeps you consistent and alive in whatever it is that you're trying to do. Take breaks, yes, but control them emotions, because don't let your emotions take you to a 6-month long break, and now you 6 months down the line don't know how to get back into it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's day 6. That's kind of what I want to talk about. Still not making music, still trying to find a mental perspective, but I'm just glad that I'm able to share all this stuff as to kind of what, I've seen. So yeah, bro, don't chase the emotion. Chase the discipline. Stay consistent. Till tomorrow. Love y'all.